Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation. I don't know what the fuck is with that. I'll add it in anyway at the end. So, day 11. Now, I'm going to take these off. I'm going to go shower. And I think right now, because I'm doing really good, and this isn't a lot of stress, as you can see, that did not tug on the wound. That right there did not tug on the wound at all. So I think later I'll just have Rob go get some more of these. My son has a toe injury, so I'll just let him use these and the gauze. So there is that. See how that looks today? That's looking way better. Way better. And see, that's what I mean. It did not pull anything from there. So anyway, I'll be back because I'm going to go take a shower. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to switch to bandages now. And that looks so much better. Way better than what it did. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Rob and Steve had to go run an errand. They should be home soon. So we're going to wrap this one. Like I said, I think for now with these, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the finger. A little dab will do ya. Just a little dab. My hands are clean, obviously, because I showered. You know, I thought about putting it this way. I'm not sure that would wrap good enough, though. So we'll just continue to do it this way. Push that down. Push that down. Push it down a bit. It doesn't hurt when I do that now. I mean, there's a little discomfort, but not like it was. Like, oh my gosh, the first couple of times of bandaging, oh, that was like hell in a handbasket, y'all. Hell in a handbasket. So, get this one open. And, yeah. Our lawnmower crazy neighbor is out. He seems to think that he owns the new neighbor's lawn. He used to do that to the elders that moved out. He might actually be the reason why they left. Guy's literal freaking jerk. He yelled at my son one day and I told him to fuck off. Like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, fuck off, asshole. Yeah, like, yell at my kid. I'll fucking tear somebody a new one. Yeah, almost double bandaged that one, right? I'm gonna put that down there. Then I'm gonna tuck this side. I'm gonna try to do a little better on this one. Tuck that one down. Go like that. Like I said, my hands are clean, so honestly, I'm not worried about that. Okay, there's round one. See you later. Everyone, I am back. I almost did my intro, but this is the second part in the day. Excuse me. Holy crap. So, let's see, where did I start that one? Oh, it's right here. Right here. So, now that we're in the evening, well, night, even though it's still daylight out, Okay. Well, I'm trying to get that one off. I don't know why that's stuck like that, honestly. That's weird, right? You reach in the drawer. But I ain't afraid to do this part. Sometimes you have to cut it to free it. Find that spot that's not your finger. You can cut it loose. Honestly. Okay, there's part of it. Holy crap. I did a pretty good job on this then. This has not budged all day. I even spent a little time in the kitchen today experimenting with the gluten-free pizza thing. Turned out all right. Don't use a glass pan when you're doing gluten-free pizza. Set it if you need to. And you're very skilled and very careful. Showing Rich earlier that I was, being very careful with changing my bandages. Like, wow. Hey, Rich. I think I mentioned to you earlier, like, someone had one of my shorts videos flagged. You know what? I'm not even worried about that. No. And the reason is, anybody that calls you a cow and says, oh, I only said cow because of the music. No, you said cow to insult me. I might be big, but I'm not a cow and I'm losing weight. So I ain't even afraid to say that. Like right here, that might have like a teeny bit of a scar right there when it's done healing. But okay, I'm gonna go wash. I mean, I had a shower earlier, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we're back. I ran out of these, and I told Rob, if he could find something just a little smaller, which would be great. So we'll just put that in there because that's trash. Band-Aid brand is good brand. They don't sponsor any of my videos, but it's a well-known brand that I've known of and used since I was a kid. Band-Aid brand is used in most hospitals, in their ERs. I do remember this in some of the military hospitals as well. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Great. Even though these are a little smaller, a lot, I'm not mad at that. So we got that. Rob went to the Dollar General for me. They used to have these ones there. Now they only have these. Where we live in South Jersey, we still don't have a lot of supplies of specific things, including things that you would, like Band-Aids, to put, let's say, in your own first aid kit. I built my own first aid kit a very long time ago when my kids were little. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with making your own first aid kit. Is there, Rob? He's in the other room. But if you heard him, he said, nope, like there's nothing wrong with it. That kind of nope. Okay, so we got that. Now we're just going to do this part, which at the top of the finger, we're going to try to let there be some air at the top of the finger. Put this back like that. And you got this. And the reason, I wish I had gotten that all the way around. Oh, well, my hands are clean, as you well know. So I'm going to let that be like that at the top of the finger. There's nothing wrong with that. That works. I'm not going to have any issues. This is a flexible bandage. See, flexible fabric. Should have showed you that at first. Yeah, our days have been weird here. It's like at this time of night, it's usually darker. And all of a sudden, it's been staying brighter on some days. Hey, we're over 10,000 years behind for a new ice age. The Earth is over 10,000 years behind. Probably 12 by now, but over 10. Tip my fingy there. I hope y'all can see this really good. I'm trying to make sure that you absolutely can. I know a long-time follower of mine and a friend, Beth Raz, she's been busy taking care of whatever she has in life, which is great, you know? Okay, so there's that. Okay, well, that looks good. I know I need to be giving the wounds a little extra air. And I gotta keep the cat away from this stuff. He keeps being like a giant bugger. He has been lately. He's been a giant bugger towards, like, staying the freak away from this stuff. So I think what I will do for now, because I'm trying to keep him away from this especially, I'm going to put that in there, even though I have the box over there. I'll put that in there, and then this table has a drawer. So what I will do is I will just put this box in the drawer and keep it the freak away from the cat. Any of the extra gauze and stuff is going to go in our triage bag now. I can feel the medicine going into the wound. It kind of throbs a little at first, and then it stops throbbing. I don't know why, but whatever. It still means that the nerves are working in my fingers. That's always a good sign. They're not badly discolored, thank goodness, because we got it in time. Remember, if you burn yourself, do not put oil or butter on your hand or wherever you may burn yourself. If you have an aloe plant, crack a piece off and put it on there. Or put your hand in freezing cold water. It has to be sterile. Remember that, because if it isn't sterile, there's a chance you can infect the wound. So anyway, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. Glad that I have several skills, including stuff like this, because I do have a story about my oldest daughter. I don't know what the freak happened with her. This thing that she calls church turned out to be a cult. Well, we'll get into that part in another video. My ex-mother-in-law had gave me some wound gauze from a World War II, first aid kit. I had that in my first aid kit one year when she was little, like kindergarten age, 7. She fell, cracked her chin open on the apartment floor. I quickly grabbed that gauze out, packed her chin with it, and we rushed to the hospital. Had a neighbor rush us to the hospital where they were impressed of the gauze that I had. They're like, oh my God, where'd you get that gauze? And I'm like, it was in my triage kit, my first aid kit at home. They're like, you must have one hell of a, exciting first aid kit for triage. And I'm like, my then mother-in-law gave me these bandages. It's like, well, these are the best and you can't find them anymore. So I cracked it out of its packaging. It was never been opened until that point. But anyway, remember, make sure that you have stuff around to take care of anything. And with that said, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Char. Wait, did this pause? Is this even going?